live right now. You guys enter the stars. And Mark and I are in DUCEY.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Oui, oui.
In France. Apologize for the noise. We're in a Wi-Fi spot. We're still waiting to get Wi-Fi set up. Yeah, much better Wi-Fi here at the place we're at now versus the McDonald's we tried to Wi-Fi from before, and then also I think we tried to Wi-Fi from the ferry too. That Wi-Fi came through pretty good, but appreciate you guys coming out. I know it's early over there. It's very early. It's late in the day here. It's about 2 o'clock here. For you guys, it's much earlier in the morning. I see Chanada 3. I see Echo Truth. Can you guys hear me okay? Are we coming through? Good morning, Betty, Truth Seeker. Bonjour. I got a long way to go with my French, but I have a translator, electronic translator that I'm going to be using. Thanks to you too, Deb. There's Elias. It's 9 a.m. your time. Okay, so it's 9 a.m. over there. Yeah. Say hi, Mark.
How's everybody doing?
Cool, right on.
Hope you're all well.
Yeah.
Staying safe.
So we're in DUCEY France. I'll tell you a little bit about our morning that we had this morning. Hopefully I'll get some more live video up. Basically, we went on a fishing trip down the 2 dams on this river called the Sloan River. And it was loaded with trout. Truth Seeker speaks French. That's awesome. Using headphones, but no headphones. It's just there's a lot of background noise here, you guys. So apologies. So basically, we tried to fish for some trout. We were standing on top of this bridge, and we could see these fish down in the water. We tried everything. We tried grubs. We tried. We found actually some wasp grubs underneath some wood in the woodshed. They were huge. They were about the size of a large caterpillar. Tried those out. And we threw bread in there. We threw cheese. We threw power bait. The only thing we didn't. We tried corn. The only thing we didn't have was worms and/or salmon eggs. No fluoride in European water. Wow. We might be getting some open pineal glands. In America, they fluoridate the water. Right? So it's like they say that it can calcify your pineal gland. Yeah. So it's pretty interesting because there were. Is that his newspaper? Mark almost got in a fight because he stole some guy's newspaper. And the guy wanted it back. So France, people were asking what France is like. And we can go into that a little bit because it's a pretty interesting place. You know, we're out here in the country, far, far away from Paris. And if you think 4 hours is close, it's really not that close because you've got roundabouts. You probably go through 200 cities before you get to Paris. And that's how everything is laid out. Oh, you returned the newspaper. Oh, merci beaucoup. Oh, you wanted the sports page. That's pretty funny. Are we still connected? Let's see here. I think we lost you guys. Okay, they're still here. So basically, it's a long way away. It's a different culture. It actually has a name. It's called François Profond, which means basically the agrarian lifestyle of farming. You see tractors driving through the center of streets. There's a sense of permanence here that I never felt really growing up in America. America is more of a consumer-based society where the more you can consume and buy, purchase, use, and throw away, that is a symbol of your affluence in America. Whereas here, it's how little you can use. You know, like everyone is about efficiency. Everything's a little bit smaller. The toilets are smaller. The bathrooms are smaller. Portions are smaller. Everything's smaller, except for the beer and wine, I think, where they like to top you out on your serving. But that's what life should be about, you guys. And that's what the experience is here. It's the best way I can describe it. seemed like every country road we drove down was full of livestock, sheep, goats, everything you can imagine. And that's kind of a refreshing feeling. Cattle everywhere. It seems like every other property is a farm. And that's the way America used to be. And it's not that way anymore because they want us locked into a beast system where we can't have our own milk and eggs and cream and cheese and vegetables and produce. Every town seems to have a farmer's market. And so there's produce in abundance here. The fish are in abundance. We actually caught one. I'll be uploading a video probably in the next couple of days of the fishing trip we went on, the first fish ever caught in France. So that'll be pretty interesting and amazing. It was a little perch. The color of this fish was amazing.
Yeah, exactly, Patrick. We just put a comment about grandparents. Pretty much living here is pretty much not changed from their time, I would say. People live still with the old basic values.
Exactly.
They haven't come forward into the modern materialistic world, really, do they?
Exactly.
Obviously, it's there if you want it.
Right.
But if you don't want it, you don't have to partake.
Right. The people that want it, I think, go to Paris.
Yeah, they're in the cities.
Right. And the people that want the agrarian lifestyle come out here to the country. And I have to say, I've heard so many times people saying the French people are so rude, the French people are so rude. I have not had that experience at all. And this is a person that doesn't speak a lick of their language. We've had people stop us in the street and just try to communicate with us for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just hanging out with us, even though we didn't understand anything that they were saying. And
overall, they're friendly.
What's that?
They're friendly.
Yes.
Group of people.
Very friendly people, with a lot of love, obviously a history. People amidst us were alive during the Second World War and remember what it was like when the Americans stormed the beaches of Normandy to basically help the French people. And that spirit is alive as well. So there's a lot to learn here. There's Mathis. Who else is in the chat? There's Steve Nisby. Greetings to you too, Steve. Shanada is speaking in French. I'll have to translate what Shanada is saying. So we go to Google Translate. He is saying, let's see here.
At least that's one thing that's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Google Translate.
Google Translate. He's throwing us a little challenge. He says, "Oh man, I'm looking for a bookkeeper in Quebec. Might be from Montreal, son of the scrap metal." Okay.
We got a story about B. Casey found one this morning, didn't you?
Yes. Yes.
We tried that to see if the trout were biting on that, but they didn't even like B.
They didn't want the bee. They didn't want anything.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be, was it?
It wasn't meant to be. Now, we have another story about another bee. It's actually a hornet.
Oh, yeah.
And this will be in an upload probably in the next couple of days. And we found in the chimney giant hornets the size of a matchstick.
Yeah, they're probably about 4 or 5 centimeters.
At least, which translates to about 1.5 inches. And these hornets were huge. There were lots of them in both of the places in the chimney. And it was pretty crazy. I've never seen a bug that large before that flies. So that was pretty amazing. We got some footage of that. We'll be uploading for you guys in the next couple of days. Tell us about the food, Betty says. Food is pretty amazing, especially out here in the country. The last time I was here in 2002, when I was married, when my kids were young, And things have changed a bit. They're still not full-blown commercialized, but the commercial incursion is coming. We went to a couple different sites. One was La Michel, the famous castle, and you can now not get within 2 miles of that castle. You can see it in the distance, but once you get within about 2 miles of it, they want to charge you money to hop on a tram and basically drive in, or go into the tram. Now it's all been commercialized. Whereas before, you could drive right up to the base of the castle, park the car, and walk right in. They've done the same thing with Stonehenge. It's been commercialized as well. Same thing where you have to pay for a tram to take you in. And so that's basically where we're at. It's still
money.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, we'll be decoding Katy Perry's new video, which, by the way, opens with bon appetit, which is a French term. So there's something in the air with all of this, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it.
The French theme seems to be high in the vibe around now.
It is. What about the cheese? Cheese is amazing. Mark, why don't you tell us about what happens when you walk into a supermarket and what you see on the wall with the cheese?
It's pretty much they have a whole counter, probably 15 meters long, full of all different styles of cheese, fromage, dairy products, smoked products,
spreadable cheese, Swiss cheese, all sorts of cheeses. France has a very healthy cheese industry, and as you know, the quality of cheese comes from the quality of the cows.
right?
And out here,
And their diet as well.
and their diet, and out here, the cows are natural. They're not basically groomed like the American cows with lots of corn and things like that. It's more grass-fed beef. So therefore, you're going to get very high-quality cheese.
So natural.
Yeah. Sorry about the noise, Crystal. This is the only place where we can get Wi-Fi near the house until my Wi-Fi gets set up. Things will be better. Things will be better in about a few days here. I'll be doing more uploads and maybe doing some video for you guys of the surroundings of where I'm at. And yeah, thanks, Steve. Steve's a big fan. Mel's World. Bon matin. In case he had, says Sister C. Awesome. All right. I know it's early over there, you guys. It's 2:15 now for us.
It's a lovely day. We haven't had much bad weather either.
No, the rains come in intermittently, usually in the mornings. By the afternoon, you get kind of broken clouds, lots of sun. And it's been up in almost the 70s here, you guys. Pretty amazing.
Is it comfortable?
Oh, yeah. Light sweater that you'll be taking on and off during the day. The people that live here are in shorts and t-shirts. Like, they're totally comfortable. For me, it's a little cold, but the sun's always out. So got the sweater on, got the sweater off part of the day. That's kind of what's going on. Steve says he's coming by. Chemtrails there. Yes. We actually have some footage of the chemtrails. I'll be uploading tomorrow, probably. I've got 3 videos already edited, you guys. I've just been waiting for good internet service to upload them. So thanks, Mel's World. I appreciate it. Much love and respect to you as well. There's Darth Vader. May God force be with you. Right on. Hey, says T-Cur. Not as yet, but supposed to ram later, maybe. Awesome, Lily Rose Russo. I knew you guys would appreciate this different perspective. You know, oftentimes in life, we live in our own prisons that we create for ourselves based on fear. And it's kind of like crabs in a pot, you know, like they're all trying to pull back from doing amazing things and seeing things and helping to enrich all of us. And I don't give, and I'm willing to go wherever the Holy Spirit leads me. And I'm just glad I can share all of this with you guys. And I know that this experience is going to help unlock more secrets and help us build on all the information that we've already seen to this point. So Mark is like a brother from another mother. I mean, he and I are like two pieces to a puzzle, and we're basically filling in bits and pieces of things that were mysteries to us before. And we're covering some of that on our videos. And that's going to be a bummer, but he's doing everything he can to get me set up so that we can, so that I can be with you guys each and every day and be comfortable here. But he's got a family he's got to go back to. And so prayers to him and thanks to him. If you guys haven't already subscribed to his channel, it's actually on the front page of my channel. Yeah. And he's deep in the fight, sharing videos. He's got playlists on his channel of people that are basically putting up truth, and he's helping to facilitate that process. And so that's really cool. Prayer sounds amazing at 9 a.m. Yeah, it's actually 2 p.m. here. So happy Mother's Day. Yeah, it's Mother's Day today. That's right. And it's Sunday.
Hi, Liddy.
All right. So we are in the adventure, and yeah, a lot of time for rest, reflection. Now, the challenge we're going to have is Underground World News coming on at 2 a.m. in the morning. But it's interesting because I was waking up at 4 a.m., going to bed at 7 p.m. That was pretty much my normal schedule. And now with the time change, I'm able to stay up a lot later. So I might be able to make it to Underground World News with Dabu and the crew. So
all this fresh air makes you tired.
Yeah, a lot of fresh air. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Amazing, cool job. I mean, it's probably the hardest job, but the most rewarding job. And so hugs out there to all the mothers out there that are get to get a little spoiled today, right? All right. Hey guys, hey, we're gonna probably cut it short, huh?
Yeah, I think we got to covered pretty much everything so far.
Yeah, I think so. All right, guys. We'll be back with you. I'm gonna get into my research in the next couple of days. Upload the rest of these videos that we already have edited, and we'll be back in action, right, Mark?
Yeah, I've got another. What have we got? 2 days. Yeah, about 2 days.
2 days left for Mark
2 days.
till he goes back to England.
I'm hoping to get back out again later, before July.
Okay, Mark's coming back before July.
And I'm going on the next.
That's right.
By then you'll all be set. So.
Yeah. Right on. All right, guys. Much love to you. Take care. Be safe.
Take care. Be safe.